Hey, what is up? I am Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios. I am wearing the same thing from yesterday because I had to record this video ahead of time as well. I have to go out of town the day that you're going to see this to have a medical procedure done, and I wanted to make sure that I still at least had the video done on the day. I can do the meditation tomorrow when I get back from that whole thing, right? So we're on day 45 of the 40 Servants Introduction Ritual. We're going to meet Varman today, I want to say is how you pronounce the name. But first, we're going to talk about signs from the Thinker. Like I had said with the Thinker, the energy of the day, honestly, was kind of present. That's the Thinker, its energy has been present throughout this whole year of just kind of working through some difficulties that I was facing with business, within my personal life, within social circles, all of that stuff, right? Like analytically thinking through things and making the wisest choices for me in the long term. So when I looked up what Varman's energy actually is too, though, because I like to talk about the overlap a little bit, Varman kind of had that same energy. So it's interesting to see how, again, just this weird synchronicity of how things work out where I'm doing these cards on the same day and it's really kind of similar energy, but different expressions of it, right? And Varman also kind of has this plague doctor mask going on, and it's about wisdom. So it's kind of cultivating wisdom in the face of what's going on. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird sync for me, but it's pretty cool overall, right? And with that said, we're going to do the introduction ritual for Varman, and then we will. I call on you, great servant the saint, to come to me so I may know you. I am Ross Cessna, the master and ruler of this domain. I call you here so that you can introduce me to the servant Varman, who is known for imparting wisdom. O great servant the saint, bring Varman forth so that I may recognize him, and in return he will recognize me as his friend and master. Ever obey me, great servant Varman, and never please me. In return, I will offer you acknowledgement and sustenance, so that your energy, potency, and fame increase. Give me a sign that you have heard my call, and have come forth to welcome me as your master and friend. I make these offerings as a thanks to both of you. And I honestly just stuck with the rose incense, since his energy is so similar to the Thinker. And they're going to be sharing the altar together for the next 2 days. So I figured that would be the best approach. And it's just the oolong tea with a little bit of Palo Santo. And with that said, let's introduce ourselves to Varman. All right, now let us introduce ourselves to Varman. So like I had said, his energy is wisdom. Honestly, really similar to the Thinker from what I can pick up. And it's been manifesting in my life in kind of the way that I had mentioned yesterday in terms of linear time, or earlier today in terms of when I'm recording it. But I've kind of gone through this process of cultivating wisdom. I do think it is unique that he has a plague doctor mask on, and there has been this whole process of cultivating wisdom. Additionally, there's been this big lineup of like the number 9 for me. And in terms of numerology, 9 is kind of like the hermit phase. Varman kind of gives me the hermit energy, but like hermit in a plague, and that's kind of what I've been. So I don't know, I thought that was cool. Tomorrow's day 46, and that's going to be introducing us to the witch. That's actually the last introduction that we do, and then we'll be closing out with the a 3-day period of kind of thanking the saint for introducing us to everything. I'm just going to do that in one video. I'm not going to shoot 3 separate videos. I'll just kind of get the last one. Then after that, I'll just review the whole process and start working with the cards, like officially, right? This has only been the warm-up. I honestly want to say, with one other exception, this might have been the longest continuous ritual that I've done. It's been interesting, right? And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow for the witch. Peace. Hey, thanks again for checking out my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe by hitting the Phoenix down below, and check out more of my videos over there.